Yeah, we can have. If you look back in time, which means millions of years, you've seen that the concentration of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere has fluctuated a lot. We know from when we examine what plants do in growth houses that if we get below around 200 ppm, parts per million, plants really have difficulties growing. And we also know that it's been in the very distant past 15-20 times bigger than it is today. What we know about it is that there would be zero life on Earth without carbon, but when we have more, it heats up the planet. We don't know exactly how much, but we know it heats it up. One thing that's important to know is that about 95% of the carbon is actually not in the atmosphere, but it's in the sea. And so what happens is, if you have, for some natural reason, a heating up of the planet, which we have had many times before, then with a big delay, the carbon dioxide evaporates from the sea, and so the heating up of the planet actually increases the carbon dioxide concentration in the atmosphere. So what is the right level, the best perfect level of carbon dioxide to have? We don't know. We do know, as I said, that we have had much higher levels in the distant past. We know that it has increased a lot over the last 50 years in particular, and this has had two clear consequences. One is that as it is a greenhouse gas, it actually increases the growth of plants. And for that reason, and perhaps also other reasons, the global biomass in the world is increasing quite quickly, about 0.5% or 0.4% a year, it seems, lately. So the world is greening, which is something many people don't know. But the other thing is that it heats up the atmosphere. The direct effect is such that you have to have an exponential increase in carbon dioxide concentration in order to have a linear increase in the temperature. However, we don't know what the indirect effects are. So maybe there are some processes, positive feedback loops, that makes it warm more than the direct effect. So this will take a long time to find out. So there's no doubt that we cannot continue emitting greenhouse gases as we have done perpetually. At some point it will become a really big problem. Can we do it for 50 years or 100 years? People have different opinions. I personally think that if we start a slow conversion away from fossil fuels over the next 100 years, I personally don't think that we will have difficulties, and we'll also have some positive consequences of carbon dioxide because of the greening of the world. We cannot ignore it, that's for sure. I don't think we should panic either. What I think we should do is we should look at it very rationally and look at how do we normally solve problems.